little check. Who was there the 1st July 2006? Stand up. July. Hey, still here. I see you. Take a seat. Who has only been here since Hamilton Parish 98? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I need to do some preaching out here. Have you to stand. You see, if I don't tell the story, if I don't make a booth, if I don't build a place where I can share the testimony, you'll never understand why I get excited when I step into 98 North Shore. But I remember when I had no fixed abode. I remember when we had no fixed abode, when we were traveling, when we were nomadic, when we had that which belonged to others. But now that I'm in 98, I don't have to worry about a booth anymore. I don't have to worry about moving it during the weather. I don't have to worry about packing up chairs and putting. I don't have to worry about that because God has brought us a mighty long way. Are you glad about what God has done? Are you? If we don't tell the booth testimony, the young people will never know. They'll never be able to say something like this. When I look back over my life and I think things over, I can truly say that I've been blessed. I got a testimony. Take your seat. Move it to the side just a bit. Listen. The people of Israel built booths. They had disconnected, hear me, from their past. They had disconnected from their history. And a people who forget their history are bound to repeat it. And so God says, I hear your Holy Ghost. He says, Ezra, Nehemiah has built the walls. Now, in order that the people won't suffer defeat again, we've got to build up their memory bank. We've got to let them know that they didn't always have it like this. They didn't always have solid walls, but that they were out in the wilderness. They were out there wandering. But God, by his mighty hand, caused them to come in and build a place of worship. Now watch this. This is going to make somebody here happy because you have a similar testimony. And one day you were out there in a world of sin and you were building booths here and building booths there and wandering to and fro. But God reached down and he brought you out of that wilderness state and he placed you on a rock to stay. And now you're in the house of God and you've got a divine testimony and you're royalty and you're chosen and you're called. Why? Because God said, I'm going to go down, I'm going to get her, I'm going to get him, and I'm going to make them, watch this, become themselves walls of testimony. That's why you can't give up. God has already done too much. Brought me thus far by faith.